Sony Animation has produced a wide array of animated films, featuring memorable villains whose actions often drive the plot. While these characters provide entertainment and excitement, their deeds would have serious legal consequences in the real world. Let's examine what charges some of Sony Animation's most notorious villains would face if they were brought to justice. Gargamel from the Smurfs series. Gargamel, the infamous antagonist from the Smurfs series, would face numerous serious charges if brought to justice in the real world. His relentless pursuit of capturing Smurfs for his experiments clearly constitutes multiple counts of kidnapping, as he repeatedly detains them against their will. Gargamel's unethical and illegal experiments on the Smurfs, aiming to extract their magical essence for personal gain, would lead to charges of illegal experimentation. Additionally, his reckless actions often result in significant harm to the natural environment, such as the destruction of forests and habitats, which would add charges of environmental destruction. If tried for his crimes, Gargamel would likely face a lengthy prison sentence and substantial fines, reflecting the severity of his actions and their impact on both individuals and the environment. Chester V from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Chester V, the duplicitous CEO from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, would face a slew of serious charges for his actions. His manipulation and deceit to exploit Flint Lockwood's invention for his own corporate gain constitutes corporate fraud involving deception and misuse of company resources. Chester V's cruel treatment of the living food creatures, treating them as mere experiments and disposable tools, would lead to charges of animal cruelty. Moreover, his various plots to eliminate Flint and his friends, driven by his ruthless pursuit of power and profit, would result in charges of attempted murder. If brought to justice, Chester V would likely face significant prison time and hefty fines, reflecting the gravity and unethical nature of his criminal activities. Hunter from Storks. Hunter, the scheming CEO from Storks, would face serious charges for his nefarious actions. His decision to kidnap a baby to prevent the re-establishment of the baby delivery service constitutes kidnapping, demonstrating his willingness to detain and endanger an innocent child for his selfish objectives. Hunter's actions also put the baby in significant danger, leading to charges of child endangerment. Furthermore, his elaborate plans to suppress the baby delivery service and maintain his company's new direction involve a calculated conspiracy against the welfare of others. If brought to justice, Hunter would likely face a substantial prison sentence and significant fines, reflecting the severity of his crimes and his disregard for the safety and well-being of children. Hotel Transylvania's Van Helsing. Van Helsing, the persistent monster hunter from Hotel Transylvania 3, Summer Vacation, would face numerous severe charges if held accountable for his actions. His relentless attempts to kill Dracula and other monsters through various dangerous schemes clearly constitute multiple counts of attempted murder. Van Helsing's plotting in collaboration with others to eradicate monsters demonstrate a calculated conspiracy aimed at the complete extermination of an entire group. Additionally, his unethical and illegal experiments on creatures, designed to aid his hunt and destruction of monsters, would lead to charges of illegal experimentation. If brought to justice, Van Helsing would likely face a lengthy prison sentence, highlighting the grave nature of his crimes and his determined pursuit of eliminating those he deems unworthy. White Bone Demon from Monkey King. Hero is back. The White Bone Demon, the malevolent sorceress from Monkey King, Hero is back, would face a series of severe charges for her dark deeds. Her repeated abduction of children to use their life force for her sinister purposes constitutes multiple counts of kidnapping, demonstrating her ruthless disregard for innocent lives. The White Bone Demon's violent attacks on the Monkey King and his companions, utilizing her magical powers to inflict harm, would lead to charges of assault. Furthermore, her elaborate schemes and plotting to defeat the Monkey King and achieve her malevolent goals showcase a clear case of conspiracy. If brought to justice, the White Bone Demon would likely face a substantial prison sentence, reflecting the severity of her actions and the extensive harm she has caused to individuals and society. The Boov from Home. The Boov, led by Captain Smek from Home, would face serious charges for their actions on Earth. Their occupation of the planet involves an unauthorized invasion, violating international laws and the sovereignty of human nations. The forced relocation of humans into designated areas constitutes unlawful imprisonment, as it deprives people of their freedom and autonomy. Additionally, the widespread destruction caused by their takeover including the demolition of homes and infrastructure, would lead to numerous counts of property destruction. If brought to justice, the Bouv leadership would likely face severe penalties, including long-term imprisonment and reparations for the extensive damage and disruption caused to Earth's inhabitants and environment. Mayor Shelbourne from Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Mayor Shelbourne, the self-serving leader from Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, would face significant charges for his reckless and dangerous actions. His decision to exploit Flint Lockwood's food-making invention for personal gain leads to severe public endangerment, as the uncontrolled food storms threaten the safety and well-being of the entire town of Swallow Falls. Shelbourne's blatant abuse of power is evident in his manipulation and coercion of others to maintain his authority and pursue his ambitions, disregarding the potential harm to his constituents. Furthermore, his involvement in conspiratorial activities to cover up the growing disaster and continue benefiting from the food machine underscores his criminal intent. If brought to justice, Mayor Shelbourne would likely face a substantial prison sentence and fines, reflecting the gravity of his offenses and the wide-reaching impact of his actions on public safety and trust. The werewolf from Goosebumps. The werewolf from Goosebumps would face severe legal consequences for his terrifying actions. His relentless pursuit and violent attacks on the town's residents constitute multiple counts of assault, showcasing his propensity for physical harm. The fear and chaos he spreads throughout the community through his terrorizing behavior would be classified as acts of terrorism. Additionally, his actions create widespread panic and danger, leading to charges of public endangerment. If brought to justice, the werewolf would likely face a lengthy prison sentence and stringent measures to ensure the safety of the public, reflecting the seriousness of his crimes and the significant threat he poses to society. Lou from the Emoji Movie. Lou, the strict system supervisor from the Emoji Movie, would face several serious charges for his actions. His decision to imprison the malfunctioning emojis, including Jean, in the delete room constitutes unlawful imprisonment, as he detains them without just cause or due process. Lou's elaborate schemes to eliminate the emojis he deems imperfect showcase a clear conspiracy to commit unethical and illegal acts to maintain control over the emoji world. Furthermore, his abuse of power in enforcing his draconian rules and using his authority to carry out personal vendettas highlights his misuse of his position. If brought to justice, Lou would likely face significant penalties, including a prison sentence and removal from his supervisory role, reflecting the severity of his crimes and the harm caused by his oppressive regime. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Sony Animation villains and their hypothetical legal repercussions, don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing content.